Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS news for Monday, August 20. The agriculture sector has recorded growth of 10% for the April to June quarter this year. The increase is a major bounce back for the sector when compared with the same period last year due to adverse weather conditions. Among the top contributors are a 44% increase in sugar production, 40% for condiments, 27.6% for fruits, and 21% for vegetables. All these fall under the main areas of traditional export, other agricultural crops, and animal farming. The figures were released by the Planning Institute of Jamaica at its quarterly press briefing on Thursday.
These increases outweigh the impact of declines recorded for both coffee production, down 16.3%, and cocoa production, down 45.8%. Coffee production was negatively impacted by the coffee leaf rust disease, while cocoa production was stymied due to the outbreak of the frosty pod cocoa disease.
Government's enhanced security measures is reaping success in St. James and the St. Catherine North Division. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is reporting a 49.7% decline in 6 major crimes for St. James. Between January 1 to August 11 this year, murder declined by 68%. Aggravated assault followed the declining trend with 62.5% and shooting by 56.4%. The parish also recorded 20% less robberies, 16% less rape, and 12.5% fewer larceny. The reduction is attributed to the state of public emergency, which was declared on the parish on January 18. It was extended for the third time on July 27 and will run until November 1. Up to June 30, 46 firearms were recovered, with many being linked directly to gang leaders and members. Meanwhile, the St. Catherine North Division has recorded a 28% decline in major crime. The same period showed decline in rape by 42%, shooting by 27%, aggravated assault 18.8%, and murder by over 13%. There were fewer reports of robbery and break-ins, however larceny went up by 200%. The St. Catherine North Police Division has been under a state of public emergency since March 18. It was extended 2 times since on May 3 and June 26. The state of public emergency will end on October 2. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging residents of Hanover to partner with the security forces to further reduce the murder rate in the parish. Since the start of the year, the parish of Hanover has recorded an 11% decline in murders. Mr. Holness says he has been monitoring the crime rate in the parish and has held briefings with the Minister of National Security and the Commissioner of Police.
We have given instructions and directions to the security forces. And I know that they have been successful in apprehending some of the persons who are alleged or suspected of committing the crimes. But that is not going to be enough. There has to be a stronger cooperation between the citizens and the police to give up the criminals.
The Prime Minister was speaking Thursday at a groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of 63 housing units at Industry Cove in the parish. A National Housing Trust development, Industry Cove Manor will have 23 two-bedroom detached houses and 40 two-bedroom townhouse units on almost 5 hectares of land. And 293 police officers have been added to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. The graduates are the first batch to be trained at the University of the West Indies under a Memorandum of Understanding signed by both institutions last year.
Your recruitment is part of the government's effort to increase police population ratio in order to enhance security services in the country.
National Security State Minister Rudyard Spencer was speaking at the Passing Out Parade on Friday. 6 basic schools are benefiting from grant funding of close to $1.5 million to assist with their Early Childhood Commission ECC certification. The fund was provided through the United Way of Jamaica and will benefit schools from St. Andrew, Trelawney, St. Catherine, and Clarendon. Administrators will use the money to improve the safety and learning environments for the upcoming school year. At the handover ceremony on Thursday, Chairman of the ECC, Tricia Williams-Singh, says the investments will continue to fill critical gaps in the country's development goals.
Undoubtedly, this contribution of $1,472,000 will go a far way in helping all these institutions, especially the 6, to attain the 12 legal operating standard. By the government, it is law. 12 standards matter. It matters. It matters.
Early childhood education is a major priority for the United Way of Jamaica. We have continued to support the work in this area by providing safe indoor and outdoor equipment for children and staff.
Improvements to the schools will impact over 400 students and teachers. And finally, 5 bids have been pre-qualified for the Jamaica Schools Energy Efficiency and Solar Energy Pilot Project. Initiated by the National Education Trust, the bidding process is being managed by the Development Bank of Jamaica. The pilot program aims to use solar energy to reduce the electricity cost to 30 public secondary schools across the island. An enterprise team chaired by Nicholas Scott has been set up to manage the project. Other members of the team include representatives from the Finance and Energy Ministries, the Attorney General's Chambers, and the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.